Welcome back to another video on precision farming, and this time we're going to be looking at soil sampling, how you take soil samples and buying soil maps for your fields. So let's roll the intro and get to work. So with precision farming in FS22 you have a few options for getting soil samples this time on all platforms. So you have the Isaria Scout soil sampler, which you have on the back of the John Deere Gator, and the John Deere has been updated so it has the 3-point on the back. If you go into tools and miscellaneous, there is the Isaria Scout soil sampler, no options on that, and it will go on any 3-point, so you can put it on a tractor or whatever's got a 3-point hitch. And to take our samples, you open it up with the X key, and then you'll see on the mini map in the bottom left, as we drive around, you have a green circle, and that is the area that the soil sample is going to cover. So obviously you want to maximize getting that over your field, and then if you hit the B button, it will take a soil sample. Nice little animation there of it sampling the soil, and we can drive along. You have to press V to lift it up, yeah. And you can see now, if I move out of the way, that the sampled area of the field has gone a kind of burgundy colour, so it doesn't just limit it to the field you're in, it does a radius. And again we'll hit B and take another sample, and we'll just cover this field, so that's just going to be 2 samples. Or we'll do 3 samples because I hit the wrong key. I meant to hit the V key to pick up the sampler. So we'll do that, and then you need to send your samples off for analysis, and that is the Y key. Getting samples analysed costs you money, and so depending on your difficulty it is either 50, 100 or 150 pounds, dollars or euros to get the sample tested. So if we hit the Y key, it will send off our 3 samples to be analysed. We'll just fold up the Scout, and then we will just wait a few minutes and we will get our results back. Just drive back up to my mini farmyard, and you'll get a pop-up notification come up when the samples are done. And there we go. $300 for our samples analysed. And then if we go into the menu system, and this is the precision farming map, and then if we move across, you will see that we have the soil map for the area that we have sampled. We've also got our environmental score on the screen, which is a little bit annoying. And you can see that here we have a mixture of loam, silty clay and sandy loam. The other option you can do is, if you don't want to drive around your fields sampling them, you can click on a field. With this map the fields are grouped together, and then down here in the bottom of the screen you can do purchase soil information. It will take all of the samples for you and do the analysis, and so that's going to be $6,500, but it saves you time and it's instant. So once you have mapped the soil, you can then scroll through and you get information about the pH, the nitrogen content, and if you'd harvested you would get yield information as well, and seeding rate information. As we have not done any of that yet, we do not have that information. I've not tested it yet, but the soil sampling does degrade over time, so that will be a future test as to how long the soil samples last. I think with FS19 it was a lot more than Giant said. The data kind of faded away rather than just going to black like you can see on the bottom of the nitrogen menu. So that is soil sampling in FS22 with precision farming. The crop scanners, which I will come to in a future video, these guys do not work like the FS19 crop scanners. They do not scan the field like the soil sampler. Slightly disappointing from my point of view. I'm expecting we'll get those as a mod soon, but these guys do not create the soil sampling map like the ones we had in FS19 on PC. It is either use the soil sampler or buy the map. Thanks for watching, folks. If you found this useful, then click the like button. If you've got any questions, leave me a comment below. And if you're not already, please subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications for lots more videos on precision farming.